Hi guys, Miss Kate Fit here, and today I'm going to be talking about challenge groups and the different kinds of challenge groups that you will see within our team, Team Caliente. I know as a new coach, it's can be confusing, all of these Facebook groups and these things that you get put in, or you're asked to put people in, or you're running, and challenge groups, they can be scary. It took me 6 months to build up the courage to actually start running a challenge group, and I'm so glad that I did, because it's fun. It's a lot of fun, and it's time consuming, yes, but we get so many great resources from Beachbody in our online office that it kind of makes it a lot easier. Now, of course, I tweak things here or there, and I put my own flair and style on it, but once you do one, you have that one forever, and then you can do it over and over and over again. But let's jump into our different kinds of challenge groups that there are. Okay, so one of the groups that I run is called a test group. And what this is basically a challenge group, but I call it a test group because I personally am testing out the program with my customers and my challengers. I am doing all of the workouts. I am obviously drinking my Shakeology like I do daily anyway, and I'm following the meal plan, or at least trying to, or making some recipes from it, and I am doing it with them. So that's why it's called a test group. I personally am testing out the program. It has a start date, it has a stop date. The one I'm doing right now is P90, and we just started on Monday, November 3rd, and 90 days from that, which I haven't even calculated yet, but that will be our stop date. And that's all it's gonna run, 90 days, bam. Now, what happens at the end of 90 days, you ask? We don't just say like, sayonara suckers, see you later, like thanks for being in my group and now you're on your own, and push you out the door, and don't let the door hit you on the way out. No. We have another group, and this is just basically a general support and accountability group. So we put people in there once they've finished the test group. This is a place where they will go for the same types of things. There's daily support, there's daily motivation. It's a team and a family of people who are going through the same struggles. And we have our good days, we have our bad days, and we're sharing, what we did that was great, or we might be sharing what we did that was not so great. And it's awesome. This was the first type of group that I ran, and the people that we have in there are so supportive of one another that we've really become a family. I don't even want to call us a team. We're a family. It's awesome. And if you're in that group, you know what I'm talking about. So that's our accountability group. I call that group personally, it's just my team name. It's called Team Caliente. So when you're done with your test group, you go into Caliente, and that's where you will be supported by your team. And that group does not have a specific start or a specific stop. Hopefully it will run forever and ever and ever and ever. And, you don't need to be doing a specific program. Everybody in there is doing a Beachbody program, and or drinking Shakeology, or might just be a free customer thinking about doing a program, and they're kind of seeing what everybody else is doing and feeling out Beachbody. So it's just an accountability support page. Hopefully that's clear. Another group that I run is what I call a challenge group, and I will run these challenge groups once a month, a different challenge group, so I can be doing simultaneous challenge groups at once. The difference between my challenge group and my test group is that I am not doing the program with my challengers in a challenge group. I am just the leader, the motivator, the coach, the cheerleader, the person who is kind of getting everything all together and getting the page set up, and supporting these people that might be doing this for the first time, or maybe they kind of fell off the wagon and they wanted to be in a more specific group and do it again and start over again. Again, just like with the test group, it has a start date, it has a stop date, And after those, 30, 60, 90, whatever it is, for example, I'm doing a PiYo Challenge Group December 1st that will run for 60 days. At the end of the 60 days, that group will be closed and it will be done. Where do those people go, you ask? Well, of course, to Team Caliente. Hello. Just like in the test group, these people will also need a place to go to continue their fitness journey. So you take them out of that group and you put them into the new group. Of course, you ask them. I mean, you don't just want to assume, but most people will enjoy what we have created and what we have formed. So they will want to continue with some sort of support group or support team. So that's basically the differences between the three groups. Now, just to clarify, sometimes you will have a customer or somebody come in and there will be no real group for them to join. So you just put them straight into the accountability group and they can stay in there and kind of be supported through that group. Now, if they've been in that group for a while, maybe they were doing PiYo and they continued PiYo, but then all of a sudden they see, oh, you guys are running a Body Beast test group in January. Sweet, I really want to be a part of that because I'm just finishing up my PiYo and I'd love to come to that test group. So that's great. You make another sale, you get them that Body Beast, and you put them in the challenge group. The minute that challenge group or that test group, whichever one it is, the minute that place starts, you want to take them out of the accountability group. And this is what's important. You do not want them in the accountability group as well as the new test or challenge group. We do this because it can get confusing. We do a lot of the same things in the groups. So you don't want them having to be checking in with 2 or maybe even more groups. So to keep it simple, when they're participating in a test group or challenge group, take them out of Caliente. And then once that specific test group or challenge group is over, you put them right back in. And, it's like they never left. So I think that's pretty much hopefully what was the confusion. Now, we as coaches obviously have to be a part of all these groups. Okay, so it can get confusing for us, but once you do it a bunch of times, you kind of, get the ropes. And during your power hour, check in with each of your groups and see how things are going. You don't have to check in all day. You don't have to check 5 times a day, but, check in once or twice a day and actually be supporting your customers and your challengers that are in these groups. Another great thing that challenge groups do is they create leaders. They create coaches from your challengers. So we do a lot of contests where we have our customers posting motivational pictures or, putting up their amazing transformation that they saw. Maybe we've got contests and prizes. And what these things do is it shows them how, what a coach does. And at the end of the test group or the challenge group, you can say to them, hey, I know you've been enjoying your Shakeology and you've seen amazing results and I'm pretty sure you're going to continue, right? And they say, well, yeah, of course I'm going to continue. Beachbody is the most amazing thing that's ever come in my life. And you go, well, why don't you be a coach? You were a natural leader in that challenge group. The way you were posting motivational pictures and, sharing meals and recipes. It's amazing what you were doing. And that's all I do. And so you can actually enjoy the benefits of saving money on your Shakeology as well as making money by selling these challenge packs and, giving people the opportunity to change their lives just like you changed yours. Something like that, So that's another great thing about challenge groups. Don't be scared of them. They're awesome. I really suggest, I waited 6 months. I wish I started challenge groups long ago because it really brings in a lot of customers and a lot of interest in these programs. Because we know they work, and if they do the program, it will work. We know it. So I hope that I've cleared some things up for you, and if you have any questions, leave them in the comments below. And if you are not a part of Team Caliente but want to join our spicy team, then you can always find me at misskatefit.com, or you can email me at misskatefit@gmail.com. So I hope you learned something, and I had a really good time teaching you. Hopefully you're not confused anymore. All right, have a wonderful day.